My village is missing something extremely important, and I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess what that is. And if you don't guess it down in the comment section, I'm gonna let go of this parachute or this glider, and I'm just gonna take the L. Alright, if you didn't guess, what we need to go ahead and build today is a nice efficiency base. We have a few red buildings, but I want to spice this up and make a really solid base. Okay, so we cleared out this corner piece here, and we could do another angled build because we have a rock here. However, I think I want to do a normal sided build right here, or at least in this area, and use some unique thought that I had a long time ago. So when it comes to Fortnite, red versus blue is one of the most popular game modes that you could play in here. And right now we have a red anarchy build, and then we also have a blue beachside build. So what if directly down the center of my village, I had on the left side of this be all my red walls, all my red buildings, and everything to do with the color red, and on the right side of this, I used everything that was blue. So even directly down the middle into an actual build of mine, I had it separated between the colors. I think that in theory, this could look extremely cool in person or in game, but I don't know how it's going to look as far as the final product goes. So I think I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to judge. So speaking of judging, I'm actually announcing my third build contest. This is being done right now in my Discord server and finishes on Sunday night. You have to be in the Discord server in order to enter. That way you could submit the project that you built using all of the rules provided on screen right now. Another really cool thing about this is the winners are paid, so you guys will receive a gift card, and even more importantly than that, the top 5 builders that we select are going to be picked once again to be paid to be in a future video of mine where we're going to use some of your creativity to build myself a village again. So either click the link in the description below or type this link right here into your web browser and join up right now. So I kind of have the foundation down to start building a red side and then also a blue side. What I think I'm going to go for here is obviously a very nice efficiency base, which is going to hold every single type of equipment needed for all the jobs. And then I also am going to have a bunch of chests stacked next to them just to make sure that I have easy access to every single thing that I could possibly need in the game. I'm going to go 4x4 here and hope that that's large enough to have every single thing that I need. Now, the unfortunate part is there's not like one single door that could be both red or blue, or 2 doors that you could use in order to do this. So what I'm going to do is just roll with an open doorway just like this, and we'll figure the rest out later. With that final piece, this bottom floor is done. I got windows lined up on both sides, regular walls lined up on both sides, and I think that this honestly does look pretty good as far as this bottom floor goes, but there's still so much more that we have to add on to this. And during the daytime, this actually kind of does look good. I kind of like how it came out so far, and Meowskull's already got to work, which is pretty cool. But this is an efficiency base. If you guys don't have one of these or don't know how they work, pretty much what you're going to do is have a chest next to every single workbench available, and then have different items in it that correspond with that workbench. So every single one of those chests will have a different type of wood inside of it. On the other side, every single one of these chests will go with the spinning wheel. We're going to have a different layer of this building for each and every one of these. A lot of you guys know that I'm a terrible builder, so this makes me happy to see a layout like this. It's not the greatest thing in the world. This isn't something that's very difficult to do, but I think that it's turning out extremely nice, and I think that the village is going to look amazing once I get this entire build done. Now, the second floor is pretty much done. I don't really like the entryway. There's a lot of things that I'm not going to like about this too much just because of the way that it's going to show up. I think there's a few things I could change about the second level as well, maybe move those windows around, but I think that overall just a red and blue style build actually looks really cool. So here is how it looks. I redid the front door. I added little half walls to the top. Once again, it doesn't look great, but it makes it a little bit of a smaller entrance. And I also started to move a lot of the stuff from my chest over into this area here. That way I could officially start using this as my efficiency area. So I loaded up all of the chests specific to one item each, depending on if it goes towards that area. And then on the second level, I added a few more stone breakers just because there are so many items early game that you need to throw into these to make. And then I have 3 gem cutters because there's 3 type of gems that you would throw into there. And then I also loaded up my material or my metal smelter area with a bunch of chests and started to fill this one up as well. So really the only thing that I believe that I have to do at this point is maybe add a roof onto this area, and then we pretty much should be done. Okay, now before I turn around, you guys should know, as you probably already do know, I am an awful builder. So I'm proud of this, but I don't think it's the greatest thing you guys have ever seen. You guys know I redid this front, but once you guys go inside, you could see I added some red light to the red side, some blue light to the blue side. Same exact thing happens when you go upstairs. That's going to be inside of the roof, so it just goes right through. So there is no actual light fixtures on the second level, which I think looks so much nicer. And what I did to kind of make it look like it wasn't so ugly as far as the ceiling goes, I went and put the floors above it as well, just to kind of box things in. I want to add some red and blue decorations as well, but there's not too many of them inside of the game that would make too much sense inside of this area. I think maybe I could add a red person or a red fixture to the right and a blue one to the left, but overall, there's just not enough decor items, in my opinion, that I could add into these areas to actually make it look very nice. Now, I wanted to show you guys it at nighttime because you could actually see the light kind of go through at night, which makes it look a little bit better. That red and that blue pops a lot more as far as the lighting goes, but I might need to add even more lights to it. That way it shows up just a little bit better. But now that I've destroyed some area, I have a lot more empty space, including this little corner piece here. I have to redo the bed area here for my villagers, add another corner building here. I mean, there are so many more buildings that I need to add to my village, so I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Comment down below what corner buildings I need to add that's going to touch on some things and actually make my village not only look a lot nicer, but be able to be used extremely efficiently in my games. Now, I don't normally do build videos, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. This base is absolutely useful in every single one of our villages, so I had to make sure that I had at least one of them. But overall, like I said, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, this was Crafty, and I'm out. Peace.